Jiao Du came to the Zijiao weaving workshop to look for Li Yan. He revealed that Li Yan was a princess, and learned that Li Yan had gone out of the city with the southward team, and immediately rushed over to find Li Yan. At the same time, Chang Ji also rushed to Yunzhu. She learned from Chai Nyangzai that Li Yan had gone south to Luoyang, and she had already had enough entanglement on her body, and she also saw Jiao Du looking for Li Yan's figure. Song decided to return to the grassland earlier. Chang Ji returned to the grassland, but found that the camp was empty. She found a map of Jing on the desk of Ashley Falcon and learned that the state had fallen and Luo Yi's army had been defeated. Once Zhezhou falls, the gate of northern Xinjiang will be opened, and Ashel's troops will surely rush in with a large group of people and horses, head straight for Qing'an and advance into the hinterland of Datang. On the other hand, Li Shimin also learned the news from the front line. He decided to put the battlefield in Jinyang. Although Datang was fully prepared to meet the enemy, he was unwilling to fight this battle. Not only was Datang unable to withstand such a battle. Attrition, the common people can't stand the scourge of such wars. Chang Ji followed Ashiela Falcon all the way, and Ashiela Falcon knew Chang Ji's presence. He pointed out that Chang Ji followed him all the way, just trying to find out the falconers' marching route, and then passed it to Datang. Chang Ji did not deny that now she is already a manipulative. Even if she stops the eagle, there are other troops, but she can't do it if she is to stay out of the matter. Ching wondered why Ashel Falcon would lead the Eagle Master to this muddy water. Ashel Falcon frankly told Ching that, excluding the Eagle Master, the Great Khan had used hundreds of thousands of people. This time, the Great Khan had to use it as inevitable. Afterwards, Ashley Falcon ordered someone to send the Long Song back to the Eagle Master to stay there. He hoped that the Long Song would stop making trouble. Long Song told Ashley Falcon that if Ashley Falcon really did something unfavorable to the Tang dynasty, she would never forgive Ashel Falcon. She didn't want Ashel Falcon to force her to meet Ashel Falcon one day. Suish sent Cheng back to the Eagle Division, and Cheng slightly flees from Suish's hands. She decided to go to Jingzhou to see what happened. The Deccan sent Shi Xin Li as a messenger to the Tang dynasty to negotiate. Li Shimin knew that this person was here to explore Tangzhou, so he ordered him to detain Shi Xin Li. The fighting between the two armies has always been unacceptable. Now Li Shimin could not help but make Shir angry. Shir wanted to enter the city to take Jingzhou, but Ashley Falcon thought that the Tang army's move was strange. The Great Khan thought about it or obeyed as Falcon said, camp on the spot and don't act rashly. At night, the Great Khan sent eagles to assist the wolf army to attack Tang camp at night. Ashley Falcon was thinking about the Long Song, but Suish came to report the news of the Long Song. Ashley Falcon couldn't help worrying about the Long Song in his heart. As everyone knows, the Long Song at this time sneaked into Danyang. She already knew that Li Shimin had come to Jingzhou, so she ran into Li Shimin. Li Shimin brought Cheng into the camp. He was very pleased to see that Cheng was safe and sound. Cheng mentioned the loss of Shuazhu and could not help but reprimand Li Shimin for abandoning the people of Shuazhu city. Li Shimin mentioned the emptiness of the current day Tang forces. All he could do was hibernate. Long Song didn't believe it. Li Shimin led Datang to watch the soldiers and horses in Qing'an city. The difference in the strength of the two armies was too great. Li Shimin personally sits in Weishui to stabilize the military spirit, and Cheng is quite surprised by Li Shimin's courage. At this time, Shua came to report the night attack on the Ashile tribe, and Li Shimin asked Shua to escort Cheng away safely on the spot. As for him, he had to reveal his identity and personally go into battle to bluff the Ashile tribe. Dang Jun is not a member of the Ashile tribe team. Fang Zhuangling and Duruui both advised Li Shimin not to conquer himself, but Li Shimin insisted on going to battle for the country and the world. As long as he can go into battle, he can stabilize the army and reduce the casualties of the Tang dynasty. Seeing Li Shimin, who is so for the country and the people, Chang has a lot of feelings in his heart. Chang Ji left Shua's hands. She had her own plans. Dating and the Ashile tribe fought on both sides of the Waishui River. Facing the majestic master in the grassland, Li Shimin had no fear. He stepped forward to inspire the military spirit and hoped that the Ashile tribe could retreat. They never fell in love with war, but not afraid of the battle. If the Great Khan insists on fighting this battle, their Tengjun will accompany him to the end.